Hey everybody, thank you for being here on the channel and I appreciate everything. Today we're going to learn about walking on eggshells. For some of you, you may know what this means. For others, it's going to be a new term that you need to know in the narcissistic abuse glossary. So before I jump into this, please remember like, subscribe, share, thumbs up, tell your friends, all the good stuff about my channel. I hope it continues to grow because my goal is to continue to educate you every single day and to let you know that you're not alone. So here we go, we're going to jump right into walking on eggshells, and here's a quick definition. When you engage in a relationship with a narcissist, you are building a life on shifting sands. If you question a narcissist or call them out on their unacceptable behavior, they will react with rage, sorrow, and even terror in order to put you back in your place and get what they want. Living with a narcissist means constantly gauging what you say and your own behavior to avoid upsetting them. So let's jump right into it. Many of you understand exactly what this means because you're going through it right now. And many of you may not have been aware of the term and you are going through it and the light bulb's going off. You're like, oh my God, walking on eggshells, that's what I'm doing. So what the point of this, walking on eggshells, what it means is you're with the narcissist and you're doing your normal activities and everything, but you're always second guessing yourself and you're always uncertain of their response or reaction to what you do, say, or act. And no matter what you do, it's not good enough for the narcissist. This is walking on eggshells. So again, when you're around them, you're going to have a lot of anxiety. You're going to you can't quite be yourself because you're focused on them and you're not focused on you. And what you're doing is you're reacting or responding, most times reacting because it's going to be a little quicker, to how they perceive what's going on. So in other words, you're driving on the freeway and your exit is coming up and you missed the exit for whatever reason. Oh my God, how are they going to react? In a normal relationship, maybe someone would be like, oh, you missed it. Okay, let's go back, no big thing. Maybe they will just have a complete meltdown. You don't know, but you're thinking, oh my God, like, did they notice it? Is it going to be okay? I'm not sure. Or maybe a basic one is you're in the house and so let's pretend you just did the laundry and everything's folded nice and perfectly. You did it, and you helped out the family. So maybe you didn't fold it the proper way. And yes, that's a real one that happened in my life. So that's another way. So then you find yourself adjusting. Okay, I'll fold it the way you want it. Next time you do that, it's not the way exactly that they wanted it folded. So if you're walking on eggshells. Like, is it good enough? Should I do it? Can I do it? What happens if I do it wrong? So I'll give you one more example. Let's say again that you're ordering food and you have some food delivered and it's, let's say, Indian food and it's supposed to be medium spicy, for example. I'm making that up. And it came not spicy at all. Well, the dinner's ruined and the narcissist will let you know because maybe the order was not fully adhered to by the restaurant, or but it's their food and you were in charge of it, so you're to blame. These are all examples of walking on eggshells, and I can list so many more. The thing is you don't really know what's going on until you understand this definition, walking on eggshells. It's an extremely uncomfortable position to be in for anybody. And this goes on, and when it goes on, in my experience, my 6-year narcissistic abusive relationship, I did not know what the term was. I really didn't. Now I understand clearly what it is, and I can see the signs, but you need to understand the signs too. Walking on eggshells is no way to be living your life. I mean, let's say this. You know, there are times that maybe you could walk on eggshells in a normal existence, like, did you pass the test? Oh, I don't know. Okay, I did, or something like that. I'm talking like a test in school. But when you're finding yourself waking up in the morning all day until you go to bed at night, walking on eggshells, it's not good for your health, your mental health, your physical health, your being, yourself, anything about you. And it takes away from you, from your persona, from your existence, because you have opinions and feelings and thoughts just like anybody. But when you're being abused by a narcissistic person, what matters to them is what they think and how they believe and everything about them. And you mean very little to them other than being their supply. So walking on eggshells is just another way that the narcissist takes advantage of you, turns you inside out, basically takes another part of yourself away from you. And before you know it, this becomes part of your daily routine. And when you find yourself walking on eggshells, whenever you see them or around them or doing something with them, this is a big red flag. It's a huge sign for you to take a step back and take a look and figure out, well, when I'm not with the narcissist, how do I feel? Do I feel normal? Do I feel good and healthy? Is there anxiety? And if the answer is that you feel better than when you're with them, then something's clearly wrong with your relationship with the narcissist. The narcissist, their whole goal, remember, is to take as much supply from you as possible, and to engage with you and to confuse you and to belittle you and to demean you and to take your sense of self and make it a part of them, because they're taking every good attribute that you have because they don't have these attributes. But walking on eggshells, and I've seen it in my house, in my relationship, not just with me, but with others, and it's very uncomfortable. It is not healthy for anybody. And what it does, again, is if you continue to walk on eggshells and you're experiencing this and you recognize it, you need to really address it and remove yourself from the situation, or understand that that's what it is and how to not let it bother you as much as possible. Basically, how to protect yourself. So if you like this content, remember guys, like, subscribe, share, all the good stuff. Help me grow the channel. And I'm going to continue doing videos. I'm going to continue to let you understand all the definitions, the glossary, the terms, my experiences with the narcissistic abuser, and how to better yourselves and how to stay out of the pitfalls and the issues that may come up if you are in a narcissistic abusive relationship. I'm going to let you know one more thing on this eggshells topic, that again, when this happens, maybe it's not happening to you, but maybe you see it happening to somebody else in another relationship. And that's another way you could tell. If, for example, let's say you're with a different couple, and then maybe one of the spouses is not quite, that person's always like, oh, okay, I've got to do that, I've got to do that. That could be an example. And so you can look for it that way also. I'm referring to this walking on eggshells as another means that the narcissist will be abusing you. And until you recognize it and make adjustments, it's going to continue. And they thrive on this. This is how they get their source. And this is how they can't get enough of this. So that's what I have for you today, the walking on eggshells definition. And remember, again, like, subscribe, share, all the good stuff. You guys are not alone. I am here with you, providing content for you every day, and I will continue to do so. So help me build the channel, and I hope this educational video is just another piece of the puzzle that helps you put together your exact situation with the narcissist. If nothing else, it's educating you to maybe better yourself so things don't happen with you down the road, or maybe you have a loved one that is in a narcissistic relationship and they could help them. Thank you very much, guys. I'm going to give a quick smile, and that's it. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.